Hi there, this is Jonathan Ginsberg, and I want to answer a question I get from people sometimes about Chapter 7, and it's a pretty basic question, but how long does a Chapter 7 last? How long are you going to be tied up in bankruptcy? Well, the good news is that in Chapter 7, your entire case, start to finish, is going to last about 5 to 6 months. Basically, we file the case. About 30 days after we file, we appear in court for a very brief hearing called a meeting of creditors, or a 341 hearing. About 2 months after that, creditors have, if they want to file any objections, the case has to remain open. Again, most of the time there's no objections filed. Then it takes about another month or so for the process to kind of wind through, where the judge will actually get the case, rubber stamp it, and say, yes, you're discharged. So again, start to finish, about 5.5, 6 months, something like that. So you won't be in bankruptcy in Chapter 7 that long. Most of the time, once the case is over, you can really start to rebuild your credit. Sometimes there'll be situations, if your case is what is called an asset case, where there are assets for the trustee to administer, it'll stay open longer, but your discharge will still go through. And for all intents and purposes, it's closed as to you in about 5 or 6 months. So it takes about 5 or 6 months. You can start to rebuild your credit. That's one of the really nice features about Chapter 7. It doesn't last that long. Unlike Chapter 13, which can last 5 years, Chapter 7 is over very quickly, and like I say, you can start to rebuild your credit fairly quickly after Chapter 7, move on, rebuild your financial life, and it all becomes a very distant memory. So hope that answers that question. Again, my name is Jonathan Ginsberg here at Ginsberg Law Offices. Any questions you have for me about Chapter 7 or anything else about consumer bankruptcy, please let me know. Thanks a lot.